What's up, America? It's your girl bringing you some news you can use. We are live at the #1 internet radio station, intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. We're starting a little late today. We are sheltered in place. I have some tree work going on over here. They're trimming trees and it's affecting the internet. So bear with me. I'm determined to do my show. I'm determined to get my message out. As they say, better late than never. So we have a great show planned for you today here on Making Waves with Ms. Darcy. We broadcast live every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. My goal today is to inform, educate, entertain, and inspire. Even though we're dealing with the pandemic, we're going to be sharing information, giving introspection, and providing some inspiration. Today, we're going to talk about how to level up in a pandemic, how to thrive in a pandemic, how we can all do this together. We only have a couple of more weeks left before this year ends. And then we're going to talk about our self-esteem. You know, when you're sheltered in place, it's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to be entertained. It's hard to stay up on your game. And so we're going to talk about some things that we can do coming up on the next 12 months. You know, things we want to accomplish, that book we want to write, things we want to get organized in our house, in our relationships, with our children, with our entrepreneur journey, just whatever it is, getting out of debt, whatever. And then we're going to talk about how we can get all these things done, right, and still remain calm in the pandemic. And then we're going to talk about ways that we can market online since we're sheltered in place. You know, things we can do that doesn't require income. So we're going to talk about that, things we can do on a budget or, you know, while we're sheltered in place. So I'm so excited to share this information, and some of the information I've already went through. And so I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on what not to do. So we're going to clear the air and talk about how to level up and expand our business, our mindsets, and all of that good stuff. You're tuned into Making Waves with Ms. Darcy on intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. Today's intro show is sponsored by no other than Krispy Kreme. Their goal is to make the most awesome donuts on the planet every single day. And I think they are doing a good job with making these donuts, right? Some people say they're addictive. Some people say they're too sweet. But I have to have me a Krispy Kreme every now and then. They have several locations, hopefully one near you. They have one at right here in Hillside, which is 110 South Manheim Road. They also have one at 17815 South Halsted Street for those who live south in Homewood, Illinois. And then they have one at 9150 Southwestern Avenue in Evergreen Park. And then their semi-newest location is at Block 37, which is downtown at 108 North State. For any questions or promos, you can visit krispykreme.com, and we will be sharing their promos as they become available, right? So I'm excited to get started. If today is your birthday and you're celebrating your birthday, happy birthday from Making Waves with Ms. Darcy and crew. I have a little poem for you on this special day as you celebrate your birthday. Here's wishing you a whole lot of happiness and sweet surprises. Happy birthday from Making Waves with Ms. Darcy and crew. So, you know, I have these gift cards right here. And since nobody won the other day, we're going to try it again. So these two gift cards, compliments of Walmart, our newest sponsor. And hopefully somebody can win these amazing gift cards today, right? I hope somebody can win these cards today. And so I'm going to give you the number to call in for the phrase that pays. The phrase is, your life skills is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. Again, your life skill is the message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. I'll give you the number to call. And so the first person that calls will win that gift card, right? So please share the broadcast. You're tuned in to Making Waves with Ms. Darcy on intellectualradio.com while we're sheltered in place during a pandemic. We'll be right back after these messages, so don't go anywhere, but please share the broadcast. Back in a moment.
Hi, my name is Team Olivia Page. Listen to Making Waves with Ms. Darcy on IR and iHeart radio station, Tuesday and Thursday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. We love you, Ms. Darcy.
Hey, this is Lenny Williams, and I enjoy listening to intellectualradio.com and Making Waves with Ms. Darcy.
Are bill collectors calling you? Are you afraid to answer the phone? Afraid of lawsuits, garnishments, losing your apartment, house, or car? Then call us for your debt relief options. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. Chapter 7 or 13 can relieve the debt pressure. Call us now for a free phone mini consultation or log on to infotapes.com. We're the law firm you trust to get you out of debt. 1-800-401-4010.
It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping. All just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, I am the host of Making Waves with Ms. Darcy. We broadcast live every Tuesday and Thursday on intellectualradio.com, which is an iHeart radio station. Intellectual Radio have several hosts and co-hosts. We have several amazing topics. 24/7 we're streaming, so check out a topic that you would love to learn about. Now, how can we thrive in a pandemic, right? They claim they have a vaccine. I'm not sure if you all are going to take the vaccine, but my thing is, I know vaccine is different from cancer and it's different from AIDS, but I think I'm going to sit back on the sidelines and wait and see until they get all the kinks out. Maybe in a couple of years, and then maybe I'll take it. And they told me it's a 2-part to this vaccine. And they're even offering people $1,500 to take this vaccine. They need some guinea pigs. I'm not going to be one of them. Will you be one of them? Let me know. Chime in, be my virtual co-host, and chime in the chat and let me know your opinions on what we're talking about and if you would take the new vaccine for COVID-19. I like that. If you take the vaccine for COVID-19. So we're going to get started and talk about how to level up during a pandemic. What are ways we can do over the next couple of months? What can we do to accomplish our goal, our journey, our grind? You know, when we ask this question, most people really don't have a concrete answer, right? They want to give you clarity around the subject. We're here today. We're going to share with you some things that you can do for your business, for your product, for your service, or your brand. It's almost like an entrepreneur roller coaster, right? You have your highs, you have your lows, and only thing that other individuals see is the end result, right? And so what I want to do is talk about our skill set. So let's say you were a health coach. Like I'm in the process of being a nutritionist coach. Let's say you were a health coach, right? And as a health coach, it's different. Your goals and your mindset is different from a business coach or a scenario or serialpreneur. All of those are different aspects of entrepreneurism, right? So I love working, let's say you love working with health and wellness coaches. And so your goal is to touch 1,000 lives by March or by June of 2021. You're going to have to be the best that you can be as a health and wellness coach. You're going to have to know all the tips, all the tricks, study everything, how to get your target audience. Who is your target audience? What can you do to pique their interest? What can you share with them that appeals to them or appeals to their inner strength, right? What can you say to motivate someone to get up every day and work out for 45 minutes? What can you say to an individual as a health and wellness coach to get them to change their diet, to get them to be more conscious of what they put into their body, to be more conscious of their immune system, their metabolism? All of these things play a role. And so you have to be precise because there are other health and wellness coaches. So what sets you apart from everyone else? The second thing you want to do, you want to make your entrepreneur journey fun. You want to be serious, but you want to have fun, right? You want to laugh, you want to talk, but the key point is you want to thrive. You want to make sure that information that you're sharing with them gets into their inner soul, right? If you make a decision to do something, you want to stick to it. You want to be dedicated. I call them the 3 Ds: dedicated, disciplined, and determined, right? So you have to make sure your mindset is on point with that. So here are some things that you can do and that I can do and that I've done that will work. So the first thing you want to do is talk about the 5-second rule. So let's say you get interrupted with something you're going to do, just like today, they're cutting the trees and the internet is going in and out, up and down, right? Spiraling out of control. So you say, I could have just said, I'm not going to do my show, but I'm determined to do my show. I think what I have to say is important. I have the gift of gab, and I know that information for entrepreneur in a pandemic is very important to a lot of individuals. And so that's why I was determined to get online and share this information, right? So let's take an example of a psychologist. Let's say a psychologist in a psych ward. They had a patient who's having an absolute fit. They're going crazy. They throwing temper tantrums. The nurse can't get a hold of them. Instead of trying to calm that person down, you might just decide to mirror them, right? You may just get beside them and just do all kind of crazy stuff. I used to do that with my kids. My kids will fall out and start cutting up. And what I would do is get next to them and lay down and fall out with them. And they would stop crying or stop fussing and look at me like, what is wrong with my mama? So let's say the psychologist did the same thing. This person is acting crazy. The nurses don't know what to do. This person is throwing stuff, just acting crazy, right? And so all of a sudden, the psychiatrist get on the side of them and do the exact same thing. Because he did something different, he was able to stop that person, because now that person is like, wait a minute, I'm the one doing this and you my doctor, so why are you doing this, right? So sometimes we have to take ourselves out of our comfort zone and do something different to pique the interest of our customer or our client, right? Hi, Peggy. Peggy says, good afternoon, says skill sets. You just nailed it. Yeah, skill sets are so very important. They're almost crucial while we're in a pandemic. So we're not able to network. We're not able to go to events. We're not able to have pop-up shops. So we have to find creative ways at our house to do things to still keep and pique our customers' interest all the time. You can set up a strategy for yourself. Let's say you use the 5-second rule and come up with it on your own. Maybe it's 25 burpees, right? And so now you see your energy is dropping down. You might want to just stop. Maybe you're still working at a 9 to 5. Maybe your company is not sheltered in and you're still going in a couple of days. So you're sitting behind the desk. You got this mask on, which is uncomfortable. So let's say you want to take a break and you stop and you do 25 squats or 25 burpees, right? That's giving you an energy boost midday. It could be getting off of social media and start to maybe If you're at home, walk up and down your basement steps, walk around your house, walk down your driveway, walk up and down your street. You want to do something else to keep that momentum going, right? But we also have to have boundaries, right? We don't want to be on social media 24/7, then we won't get anything done. We don't want to just watch TV all day and go from the couch to the bed to the living room. We want to find other things to do, and we have to set goals for ourselves, like daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. If you're going to be off on the weekend, whatever you think is going to work for you, because what worked for you may not work for me, and vice versa. You don't want to put so many things on your plate or so many things on your schedule that you be like overwhelmed. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is conducive to what you can actually get done in a 6-hour, 4-hour, or 8-hour day, right? Getting up and down, working out is not the easiest task. And I'm going to give you an example. I worked out. I lost weight. I'm coming up on 3 years. But then I got back. I bought all the stuff I need, my hula hoop, my jump rope, my mat, my weights, all this stuff. And I started working out in September. Somebody challenged me to 30-day squats. I did that. One, you had to post your video. So I did that. After that was over, the momentum, let me stop. After that was over, I felt good. I could see a difference. Exercises give you that extra boost. But then after I did that, I went into a slump. I didn't keep doing it, right? I didn't keep exercising. So then I started back in October. I started doing some more exercises in October. Then after that happened, then I stopped again, right? So we have to make sure that our momentum is on point. We have to make sure that we are making sure that every day, whatever, we're going to get up in the morning at 6 o'clock and make breakfast, and then we're going to have coffee or tea, and then we're going to read the Bible, or we're going to meditate, or we're going to work out for 20 minutes. Whatever that looks like for you, we have to be dedicated to do it. And so that didn't happen to me. I was dedicated to win the challenge, but then after the challenge, I fell off. So we can fall down, but we can't stay there. We have to learn to fall down and then get back up. So then in October, for 2 weeks, I started a workout routine. I would make videos because the videos would help me keep going, help me be disciplined. And then after the 2 weeks, I kind of fell off again. Then I joined a workout group, 2 workout groups on Facebook to keep me momentum, to keep my momentum going. And I kind of didn't do it. So then I started a hula hoop challenge, a hula hoop group, got my weight, a hula hoop with the weight in it. And so now I was supposed to start Monday at 7 a.m. and then in the evening at 9 a.m. for 5 minutes, only 5 minutes. And then I woke up with a migraine on Monday and I got discouraged. Then something happened. I had to go do something for some parents, and then I had to do something for my neighbor. And then here we are. It's Thursday. So I have to get the momentum. So my goal is to do it at 9 o'clock tonight, to do the exercise, do the hula hoop tonight at 9. I may even do it when I get off my show. But the goal is to do it 2 times before I go to bed for 5 minutes. That's like 10 minutes. And it's hard. So, but I got to get it done. I got to get it done because my goal is to go from 5 minutes to 15 minutes to 10 minutes to 30 minutes. That's the goal. Hula hoop is such an enjoyable workout, and it's for that midsection. And you want to keep that midsection toned. That's what you want to do, or squats, or whatever you do that works for you. But I want to start slow and gradually work my way up to 30 minutes. That's the max for me. An hour, no. 30 minutes is more acceptable for me, more logical for me, because I don't like to work out, but I know it's crucial. Even my doctor said, work out for 30 minutes a day. It'll do your body good. All my tests, I had my mammogram, I had my colonoscopy, I had an ultrasound, so I'm getting my blood work checked. We have to make sure everything is going well inside and not just on the outside, because this pandemic is taking lives left and right. And I was impacted this week. Also, this week was a rough week for me. 4 people. One person has COVID-19 pneumonia. Another person was diagnosed with COVID-19. Somebody died from COVID-19. And then I have another person that's in the hospital or ICU on COVID-19. And then I have another friend who her cancer came back. So please keep me and my family and my friends lifted up in prayer. That's a lot to deal with. That's why I need that fun. I need that momentum of the hula hoop. So I am going to do 2 sets of 5-minute hula hoops before this day ends. Before this day ends, in the name of Jesus. I got to get it done, people. I need an accountability partner. Will you be my accountability partner? So I also want to share with you some tips. So after you set up that 5-second, what you need to do for you and a realistic schedule, right? I want you to read the book, The Compound Effect. The habits that we get, the habits that form, and it takes like a month or 90 days to keep doing it, right? This is based on doing something every single day. If you're showing up to your business at 8 o'clock every single day, if I'm showing up to my radio show at 12 o'clock twice a week, right? So there's the things that I have to strive for. Those are things that you all have to strive for. How many people are reaching out to you? How often do you get invited to live videos? How many hours are you spending on Facebook? Is it generating revenue for you? So these are things that we want to ask ourselves when we're creating our schedule. If you're hustling, are you showing up every day? Are you working 8 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours? Everybody hustling or grind is different. So you have to do what works for you, what works within your schedule, right? Right now in the pandemic, there are so many things we can do. We can make YouTube videos. We can do a blog. A lot of people are working from home. They're sheltered in place. We have to figure out what's working. Try different things. See what works. If this is working, then that's what you want to continue to do. You want to put more effort and more style into it. Give yourself permission to take some time off. You want to be creative during this pandemic, right? Right now, we can step out of our comfort zones and do things that we wouldn't normally do. But guess what? They may help us on our journey, on our entrepreneurship, on our entrepreneurship journey. See, I haven't even had coffee because of these doggone cutting down these trees. Now, while you are on your grind, making a living, working your butt off, you have to make sure that you take time out for yourself. Self-care is crucial to the entrepreneurship journey. Crucial. It's not selfish. You need self-care. So now I want to talk about how can we boost our self-esteem during a pandemic, right? So here's some things I think that will be helpful for you as well as me. Be aware of your gremlin. You say, what, Darci'D? Be aware of your gremlin, right? It's like you're vulnerable. Everybody has a vulnerable part in their life, and I call it the gremlin. So we might have these negative voices lurking inside of us saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, oh, that's too much work, oh, it's too challenging, oh, it's not worth it, right? When you hear that voice, you can tell that voice to shut up, because sometimes that voice can be powerful enough to stop us, not just me, you as well, from doing what we know we need to do. It could be from our family or friends, but I call that gremlin, is that little negative voice in our minds. We want to shut it off and say, I can do this, gremlin, be quiet. Because the gremlin lowers our self-esteem. It creates imaginary barriers for us inside of our head. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, because if you do that, that's going to happen. If you do that, this is going to happen, right? That voice wants you to give up, and you want to say no. You want to overpower the gremlin and say, no, I'm tougher than that. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to fall. I'm not going to fail. I'm not going to fall victim to pressure, right? Because distractions happen every single day. Just like all this week, I've been encountered with distraction after distraction. So we don't want to let the gremlin change our mindset into a negative mindset. The gremlin is your enemy, and it loves to thrive and lower your self-esteem. You want to do something for yourself, something that you enjoy, right? It's not selfish, it's sensible. You know, go that extra mile and do something that makes you feel good about who you are, right? When you do that, then it's like, ain't no stopping me now. I can fly, I can swim, I can do a cartwheel, I can do a split. So you want to keep that momentum going. And it's not easy, but you want to do everything in your power to keep that momentum going. You want to think about why you started whatever it is you started. right? Ask yourself, am I doing enough in my grind to get where I need to go on my entrepreneurship journey? Am I doing what I need to do? Could I do more every single day? This could be reading journals, learning about podcasts, learning about blogs, learning about the category that you're into, going for coffee, watching your favorite TV program, treating yourself, listening to powerful speakers, listening to people who thrive on motivation, right? Identify something that you enjoy doing and make time for it, because guess what? You deserve it. Something else you want to do, you want to go out of your way to help someone. Find a way to help someone. Find a way to give back, to help someone. My neighbor, I go to the store for her at least 2 or 3 times out of the month, sometimes more. I always stop and ring her doorbell and ask her if she needs something. She's by herself and she's a senior and she's not on the computer. A lot of seniors are not computer literate, just check on people. I try to send out motivational quotes at least 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I don't want to overwhelm anyone. And then you don't have to respond back. But sometimes it is nice to get people to respond back with another motivational quote or emoji that lets me know that they're okay, because this is not an easy situation we've been dealing with over the last 8 or 9 months. But we're going to get through it because it's only temporary. It's not going to last forever. And even though days that we're up here and we're motivated, there's somebody who's less motivated, and it could be our family, our friends, our neighbors, our co-workers. It could even be people that you don't know, right? If you go into the grocery store, you don't have to hold a long drawn out conversation. You can say good morning, good afternoon, thank you. You can say happy holidays, since we're in the holiday season. Just something that's positive. And you really can't see our face now because we're wearing all these masks, right? And some people have made this mask, where they dress it up, and look divalicious it goes with their outfit or with the color scheme. Then we want to set realistic bars. Back in the day, I used to set these bars where I'm going to do 25 things in one day and only got 5 done. So the struggle is real. Figure out what works for you. If only 3 things work for you, then do them. If 5 things you can get done without feeling overwhelmed, then do those 5 things. If you're a morning person and you get up at 5 a.m. and you're done by 10, good for you. If you're an afternoon person, you don't get up to 10 and you're not done to 2. If you're an evening person and you get everything done and all your thinking and all that mindset is good for you. Whatever works for you, because guess what? Time is different time zones all over the world, right? So I'm going to challenge you while you're at home to do something different. Try a video or audio and play it on your platform or on your page or on your Instagram or on your LinkedIn or on your Twitter, and just see what happens, right? See what happens. I'm challenging you today up to next Thursday to do something different for your product, service, or brand, your business, your relationship with your children, or just in your home, and see what happens. Nothing beats a failure but a try, right? Nothing beats a failure but a try. And I believe if you do that, you'll be amazed at what happens. Make a list of all the positive things you have achieved during this pandemic. And then praise yourself after you thank God, because a lot of people are not with us and we are still here. So that means God is not finished with us yet. He's still got a lot of work for us to do. And so we have to be thankful and not complain so much about wearing the mask or being sheltered in place. It's for our own health. If you need to wear the mask, wear the mask, because if you live with someone, you have to come back home to that person. And if you love that person and care for that person, you don't want to bring nothing back into your house. Don't let your self-esteem paralyze who you are, because someone is waiting on what you have and they're waiting on it to come from you. I love that. If you want to create a favorite dish, if you want to do that blog, if you want to write that book, you want to change around your office, change around your bedroom, change around your living room, clean out your kitchen cabinets, clean out your closet. You have the time to do that right now instead of complaining. So figure out what it is. Where do you want to be? You know, where you want to be in the next 90 days. Do you have New Year goals and resolutions? What is it that makes you and me tick? Positive. If you're a positive thinker and you're focusing on your future right now, and you're thinking about what you're going to do for your clientele for 2021, you know, look forward, create meaningful goals, make sure that it's attainable, make sure you map everything out, go through the thinking process, you know, write it down, because nobody can write your story or tell your story or perform your entrepreneur journey than you, right? Start with what you want to do within your heart, with your family, with your career, everything that you want to do. Now is the time to get it together. It's called a strategic goal. Come up with a strategic goal and then a tactical goal. A strategic goal, maybe you want to prepare or you want to train to run a marathon. A tactical goal is that you run a half marathon. So you have to track your success. And even though people don't cheer you on for things that you accomplish every single day, cheer for yourself because you are worth it. Know the value of who you are. Please know that. Know the value of who you are. And stop apologizing. There's no need to apologize. You can say you're sorry, but you are who you are. All we have to do is work on who we are. And we have to stop comparing ourselves to other people because we don't know what they went through to get where they are. They're not better than us. They're not more successful than us. They just took more risk maybe than us, and they worked hard at it. So we don't see what they do behind the scenes. We just see what happens at the end result. So next time you want to compare yourself to someone else, think about your own strengths and say to yourself, I am who I am, and I'm great, and I'm positive, and I'm glad to be alive, and I'm delivering positive energy and motivational energy. You know, make people want to be around you. Be positive, be outgoing, be energetic, right? And so I want to leave you with this quote. Oh, I love this quote. So I want to leave you with this quote. It's really not a quote. It's like 7 rules of life. So the first one, you want to make peace with your past because you can't get it back and you can't change it, so that it won't disturb who you are right now in the present. Number 2, what other people think about me and you is none of your business. That's their business. It has nothing to do with you. It's personal. It has something to do with them. Number 3, time heals almost anything, but we have to give it time. Number 4, the only person in charge of your happiness, look in the mirror, is you. Not your significant other, not you need somebody to complete you. It starts with you. Because if you don't know what makes you happy, how are you going to help somebody else know what makes you happy? Number 5, don't compare your life to others. It's a thief of your joy, right? And life is so precious right now. Number 6, stop thinking too much. That's me. Stop thinking too much. It's all right not to always know the answer. Oh my God, Darci'D, did you hear that? It's all right not to know all the answers. And number 7, smile. Because we don't own all the smiles in the world, and we don't want we don't want the world to change our smile and who we are, right? We don't want that, because who we are is who we are. We're unique, right? And we don't want the things that are going on in the world to change who we are. So I'm gonna take a pause, come back, and we're gonna talk about ways you can market and advertise your product, service, or brand that's on a budget or free. You're tuned into intellectualradio.com, Making Waves with Ms. Darcy. Please share this broadcast. We'll be back in a moment, so don't go anywhere.
Good morning, what can I get for you? A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please. Medium hot coffee, cream 2 sugars, sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'.
Good morning, what can I get for you?
A medium hot coffee, cream and 2 sugars, please.
Medium hot coffee, cream 2 sugars, sounds good.
At Dunkin', we make your coffee just the way you like it. If not, we'll make it again on the spot. That's the DD commitment America runs on Dunkin'. It's a new year and the first anniversary of our revolutionary acne treatment. To celebrate, we have an amazing new offer for you. Order Proactive Plus, and for a special limited time, you'll pay just $19.95. Imagine yourself with skin so clear and beautiful, you feel confident to go after all the things you want. Make it happen today with Proactive Plus.
That's a huge difference. Look at that. Proactive Plus makes me feel amazingly beautiful.
Proactive Plus is dermatologist developed to help seek out and fix problem areas on your skin. And it's proven to work 4 times faster than the leading prescription.
This product is doing it. I started seeing results with Proactive Plus within the first week.
Now's the best time ever to order because we're offering extra savings to first-time customers. Call 1-800-773-5681 to get our 3-step system plus free gifts and free shipping, all just $19.95.
I use Proactive Plus every day. Like, I literally use this stuff.
American Express for travel and entertainment worldwide. Just show them this, the American Express card. And someday, I may even use it on the moon. It's a box. Oh! So you can replace plane tickets, traveler's checks, a lost card. Really? That worked?
American Express's timeless safety and security are available on Apple Pay. The next evolution of membership is here.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we talked about how to move your business, how to get things done, how to prioritize things during a pandemic. And I just want to leave you with this quote. You may not be able to control every situation and the outcome of the situation, but what me and you can do, we can control the attitude and how we deal with the situation. And I know that's easier said than done. So without further ado, we're going to talk about ways that you can market your business, your product, your service, or your brand online for free. Because right now people are being laid off, they're losing their jobs, and they still have bills to pay because the bills never stop coming. And so here's some things that you can do. The first thing you want to do if you're on a tight budget and your job has been downsized, or you just want to do it, the first thing is social media, right? Leverage the power of social media. Social media is amazing. It increases your awareness about your brand. You can do videos, you can do audio, you can do blogs, you can post information. It's so many things you can do. It just depends on which outlet you're using, right? Because there's so many. You want to make sure your handle that you use, like on Twitter, it matches your brand name. On Instagram, on Pinterest, you want to be able to make sure you can get them all lined up and they can all kind of match. Like mine is at Making Waves with Darcy, or Making Waves with Darcy, or Darcy Making Waves, so that people can distinguish you from anybody else, right? That's very, very important. And that helps get your message out and your visual consistency. You want to engage with your customers while you on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Take time to leave a comment or an emoji or a like or a smiley face. People like that. You know, you can do YouTube. You can make YouTube videos to get your business out there. You can use business URLs. You can do call to action. You can follow people on Twitter. You can have them go to your website, have them like your page. Whatever it is you do on YouTube or any of these social media outlets, you want to be consistent, right? If you can't do it all, you might want to hire a social media strategist, right? The content, the videos, that is very, very important. You want to blog. I've always wanted to do a blog, but never took the time to do it. But blog is very, 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 very fruitful. You can market your business. You can talk about what you like to talk about. It could be 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 5 days a week. You can feature your products. You can feature other individuals' products, and that will help you target potential new customers or clients. You can have your blog posted, in different magazines like Entrepreneur, Inc., Magazine Inc. It's so many things you could do with a blog, search engine, SEOs. It helps maximize your business visibility. If you're going to set up a blog, you want to make sure that you've learned what it takes to blog. Do all your research before you do it. Make sure it's informative, and make sure that your blog solves problems and provides value. That's very important. If you don't have a Facebook group, which most people do, you want to make sure you have a Facebook group, an individual page for Facebook, but also an individual business page. You don't want your regular page to be your business page. You want to separate the two. You want to make sure that you're posting information or content that's relevant to what your product, service, or brand is. You want to make sure that you are engaging everyone that's in your Facebook group or on your Facebook page. You want to go live. Facebook allows us now to go live. You know, that would be amazing. People will just go live, and every time you go live, you can alert people. They can be alerted. You can do a Q&A. You can create a poll. You can do a tutorial. You can do a do-it-yourself demonstration. I see a lot of cooking people that do cooking shows. You could just get on there and talk about life, what you're going through. If anybody got any suggestions or ideas. You know, I seen one group yesterday saying the vaccine is here. Will you take it or not? Because you can create a group or create a room on Facebook. And so people were in there responding with their names and their comments. That's a very good topic to talk about right now. You can also share your expertise and knowledge on your Facebook page or your Instagram page or Twitter. You can tweet information out, right? That's valuable. You can highlight things that's in the news that's relevant to your product, service, or brand. You can also use email marketing. I had kind of steered away from that, but now I'm steering back to that. Email marketing will never go away. It's just how you use it to get new customers and clients, and you want to offer them something free, and they'll provide you with their information. There are several out there that are free, and there are some you can upgrade to a paid email marketing campaign. I love Constant Contact. I can't think of the other one that I like too. It's just my mind just went blank. But SEO, have you ever tried Googling your business? Right? So I Googled D-Flat Tommy Water, and it's up there on the SEO, the search engine optimization. Try saying that 10 times fast. It helps when people Google weight loss or herbal or health, things like that, or no calories, anything pertaining to weight, health and wellness, nutrition. D-Flat Tommy Water is up there. Business and leadership, coaching, grant writer, creative choices is there, but you have to stay relevant. You can't just be there or you'll just get bumped down on the sideline. So you have to keep doing things to make your business stand out, to make it relevant, to keep the buzz going. If you stop thinking about exposure in your business, you will be out of business, period. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no way to sugarcoat it. None of that. But I hope that the tips that I've given you today on how you can market your business online, that doesn't require a lot. It just requires an internet, and how you can boost your self-esteem, which is very, very important during a pandemic. And then ways that we can level up our business. You know, we have to use these last couple of weeks in this year to level up. You know, we're in a box. We got to step outside the box to do things differently, that we can reach our customers, or we want to reach new customers. That's the goal. And then set a monthly goal. So last month, my goal for D-Flat Tommy Water was to double the monthly income. And with the help of Latoya Underwood, she is a serial marketingpreneur. And I'm going to share my testimony. I purchased some of her information off of her website to help me market during a pandemic. And with D-Flat Tommy Water, it emerged. I was able to double the income from 2 of the purchases from her website. Her name is Latoya, Latoy Underwood. I'm giving her a plug because she helped me boost my business. And so my goal for the rest of this month is to boost my business and coaching business along with grant writing. People have been asking me, am I going to redo the grant writing workshops? I have one scheduled for January, and of course it will be online. And so you'll receive a packet, and that will be posted between now and Sunday. If you have any questions, you can let me know. I got a few minutes left. If you have some questions, you can go to the comment section and put them up, and I'll answer them if I can. If you would like to be a virtual co-host of Making Waves with Ms. Darcy on Tuesdays, please inbox me on Facebook Messenger or send me an email at MakinWavesWaves, W-A-V as in Victor, E-S, with Darcy@gmail. And I would love to have you be a virtual co-host if that's what you would like to do. The phrase that pays. So let me give the phrase again, and then I'll give you the number to call. Forget about that. And then we're going to close out. So the phrase that pays. The phrase that pays. Your life skills is your message to the world. Make sure it's inspiring. You have to say it verbatim, word for word. And the number to call in for the phrase that pays is 708-667-6611. 708-667-6611. I have truly enjoyed you all today and sharing information on how to level up in your business, in your relationships, in life, just in life. So if you have a grudge with someone right now, please try to make up with them and forgive them so that you can move forward in your life. It's not about them, it's about you. Life is the time right now that we should be huddling together, loving on each other, and working and supporting each other. Support small businesses. Small businesses are the lifeline to the world. And small businesses, you're supporting not only them, but you're supporting their dream. And it would be nice to support a small business. During Black Friday, I did support 5 businesses, and I'm using their product, and I will give a testimony soon. But if you don't know who Latoya Underwood is, you need to Google her. I'm going to post her information shortly. She helped take D-flat tummy water to another level, and I am eternally grateful to her for doing that. I am eternally grateful for her for doing that. And so that's all I have today. Level up in your business. Find ways to market your product, service, or brand during the pandemic, which I know is hard. You want to stay relevant on social media. Make sure everything you're posting is positive. Check on your neighbors. Check on your friends and family. Be polite, because you never know what a person is going through. And I need all of you all to share this broadcast, and I need all of you all to join me tonight at 9 for 5 minutes of hula hooping. I need you all to be my accountability partner. Will you do that for me? And I also would like to know if you would take the vaccine. I know for me, it's a no, but some people are, and I know they do have to have individuals to try it to see what the outcome is, but I'm just not one. I'm not ready to be one of those individuals right now. But again, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening to me and for chiming in, even though I started late because of the tree trimming, and they're still out there making a lot of noise. But I want to thank you guys. You don't know how much people care until they show you. I really love this show. It's about 5 streams of income. And right now in the pandemic, we need more than one income. And so on next shows, we're going to talk about multiple ways that you can start a business with no money. We'll be talking about that on the next show. So make sure you come prepared with pen and paper to learn what that is. And since nobody called in for these Walmart gift cards, we'll have them here for you on next Tuesday. Please tune in. Please bring a friend back with you. And remember, if you would like to be a virtual co-host, join me here next Tuesday at Intellectual Radio at 12 o'clock. Thank you, guys. Be safe. Wear your mask. Also, last but not least, if you have not tried D-Flat Tommy Water, go to dflattommywater.com. We have a $10 off promo going on right now. If you would like a free sample to jumpstart 2021, call 708-998-3799. That's 708-998-3799. And thank you so much, Peggy, for sharing your comments today. I really appreciate you. In closing, you know what I always say, build your own dreams or someone else will hire you to build theirs. And that could be me. or one of you all who are listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. Watch your surroundings. I'm going to close the show out with my son. He's my baby boy, Tristan Nicholas Vance. The name of the song is Colors. Check it out.
Red rose for my red bone. Though her favorite color yellow, not low. Like la under blue skies. What she see up in my black eyes. She gazing in them like the hazel. Whether she looking at hazels. Now she drinking on some Grey Goose. Like she wanting me to taste too. I said I only drink every blue moon and the moon's white. So that's something that I can't do. But I'll paint you. But no time, green on my mind. And the gold and the silver. I need that brown paper bag money. So many red lights in my life. I'm just waiting on my rain to come. Instead I'm moving so slow. People think I'm drinking purple stuff. I treat my haters like an orange. I peel them off. Pink lemonade for a sunny day in the paintbrush. Paint you a picture. Like a painter with a paintbrush. My mind is a trick. Now, which color do I pick?